You'd think I would electric slide into my kitchen, but alas, I do not. So, couple things going on while we do this is, first off, first thing, my meat's not done thawing quite all the way yet, and, you know, whatever. Also, my stack of egg cartons it grows. Also, I have an indoor grill now. I got this for Christmas, so we're gonna get to try this out soon, eventually. And also, I got a tortilla press. So, and it's a stainless. It's in the box. It's still in the box. It's down there. It's like a cast iron. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, that indoor grill also comes with like a flat grill top, which is super fucking awesome. So we're making spaghetti today. The spaghetti sauce is just in the can, or in this case, a jar. It's just Classico. I don't know if that matters to you guys. Unfortunately, it is a product of the United States, so I'm gonna have to give shit to whoever bought this, because it wasn't me. Got my knife. I'm gonna add mushrooms and onion to it. And then I will be officially out of mushrooms and onions. I also need... What do I need? What's the thing I need? Noodles. I don't know if... There's now a bunch of onion skin on my floor. I don't know if I'm going to need more than this. This is actually probably a good amount. I probably don't, but I have like... This is a pretty big slab of meat. So I'm probably going to need more. But I'm also using... This is the biggest pot I own. That's how big it is. I don't know what it is in ounces, but whatever. You've been eyeing a grill for like $200? Yeah, we're making spaghetti. I also have the technically correct spaghetti noodles. Also, it's the No Name brand, which I think is... I love the No Name brand. I think they're hilarious. Oh, we're also going to add garlic, because why wouldn't we put garlic in it? And I got my pan off to the side here, but we're going to cut vegetables first. And my giant thing of water. Yeah, No Name pasta. We're going to see if later if I can open this jar or not. Product of Canada. The vegetables and stuff are all good. It's just this Classico shit that's not Canadian, I guess. So I'll have to find a different brand. C'est la vie. Hello, welcome. Thanks. I like this Star Trek shirt too. I need to make vegetable stock. Like, I have the stuff for it, but I haven't made it yet. I don't know if that pot's big enough, or if I'm going to have to borrow a stock pot or something. Oh, yeah, I might have that. I might have... My can opener might be able to do that. Possible. I'm going to cut this in this way. Sometimes I like leaving them longer, sometimes I like leaving them smaller. This time I'm going to go some happy in between. Again, this is a pretty big wad of meat, so I'm going to just use a whole onion. If I was just cooking for myself, I would probably only use half an onion. But we're gonna end up doing this whole thing, so fuck it. It's the last onion anyway. And now everything else we cut is gonna get covered in onion juice. If that's a good thing or a bad thing, you tell me. I guess it would be a bad thing if you're allergic to onions. Look, I got a portal to the 9th dimension on my fridge. This lighting is still not great. It's still not great. Do you suck less? That's better. Alright, let's do that. It's definitely not precarious. And it's definitely not going to fall over. I don't know what you're talking about. It's better. I'll take it. I always just roughly chop these. I don't know if anybody does like fine chopping. I mean, minced mushroom is a thing, but I don't know. One of the things with the way I cook, this looks like it has dirt on it. I kind of forgot to rinse all these, so I'll throw them in a strainer and give them a rinse. Should rinse your food. Don't be dumb. Rinse your food. This garlic is definitely at the end of its life. Nonsense. Giant onion chunks are awful to bite into. I think so. Most of the time. Sometimes it's aight, but it depends on what you're eating. These chunks of, so I should probably show you because, like, I'll just eat a whole clove of garlic, so, you know, take that for what you will. But, I'll show you the onions in a second, because they're not as big as they might look on the screen right now. Because they're all clumped together. 1 second. Chop it. So, these are only this big each. So, like, you'll see it comes apart. So it's not too big. But yeah, I'll just eat a whole ass clumps of garlic. I would like. You give me a whole clove, I'll eat a whole thing. Delish. All right, that's that taken care of. Strainer, because I didn't rinse anything off because I'm an idiot. Well, I guess I washed off one of the mushrooms. That's how I roll. The water's over there boiling right now. I figured boiling water would be kind of boring to look at, so it's over there, and this will be over here. Alright, that's taken care of. I was thinking about putting them back in this thing, and that would have immediately made them dirty again. I'm just smart like that. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, welcome to Spaghetti Town. Alright, we're gonna turn this on. I've got it on, like, mid-high heat. My water is almost boiling. I was worried that the meat wasn't going to be thawed all the way, but it's fine enough. There's like a couple of things that are a little bit not great, but a little bit of oil in the pan. Not a lot, just a little bit. meat chunks. Spaghetti. And of course, the secret ingredient for any time you're cooking, a beer. Also wash your hands after touching meat. And you want to know where this goes? Right in the here. Let me just move this stuff over a little bit. Here you. Meat. Move this over without knocking it everywhere. Hey. This is Moosehead. I regret my decision. I should have got Keats. I got Moosehead instead. It's not bad though. It is good. It is good. It's just I should have got I got Moosehead, and then I was like, it was between Moosehead and Keats, and I ended up being like, I should have got Keats. Okay, noodles are ready. So I'm gonna use this amount, which is about the amount that you would put in an OK sign, which I hear has something to do with the Nazis, apparently, but I'm not convinced. Is this much? I boil the water at maximum, and then I turn it down about 2 clicks to slightly higher than medium. And then I set once the noodles are in the water all the way, once they've like softened and limped over, I set a timer for 7 minutes. Spoon! If you want, you can put a little bit of oil also in with the noodles to like help them not be sticky. Hello! Welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. But you know. Fun trick, if you leave the wooden spoon over top, like, laying across the boiling water, a lot of the times it stops the water from boiling over. I will do a tortilla making stream. That will happen. Streaming this, right now what we're doing, is at 5 o'clock on Tuesdays and Fridays. I was going to do Monday, Tuesday, and then maybe Thursday, Friday, but I decided that I'm not going to cook on low calorie day. The oil helps with stickiness for me. We're just going to help this along because it's still a little bit frozen. One of the reasons why I've got it on as low heat as I do is because it's still a little bit frozen, which means it's going to take a hot minute. This is also a really big pan on this small burner. So that's kind of funny. There we go. Now we wait. Oh, did I put it in too early? Because I wanted to open my beer, that's why. And yes, okay, yeah, alright. See, I know what I'm doing. Hawkskull's the professional here, though, really. Accidentally genius. Believe it or not, it was intentional. But also, Hawkskull's the smart... Oh! This hole in here is really good for holding your spoon, if your spoon fits. My wooden spatula thingy does not fit in the hole. Very sad. What, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? You think I'm lying? I think I did put a little bit too much beer in it. But that's okay. Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays are cooking streams. Doing these. Exactly what we're doing here right now, but with different things that we're gonna make. Usually we'll start at 5 p.m. I did 10. 5 p.m. Eastern time. Hello! Hi, welcome. So today we're making spaghetti. There is a handful of recipes that have been suggested in the Discord, so we'll definitely try some of those. I will also be getting around to... I'm futzing with this meat. I gotta stop futzing with my meat. What was I saying? I gotta do tortillas. By tortillas, I mean, like, making tortillas. I'm probably not gonna, like, make burritos or anything. I'm just gonna make tortillas. Like, the bread. Yeah, we're making spaghetti today. Today is spaghetti. Alright, the noodles are all in. 7-minute timer. I use my microwave for that. I don't know if you guys have other things that you use. I use the microwave. As for messages that are getting blocked or whatever, I'm going to have to rely on the mods to deal with that because it's hard for me to do it right now from here. I believe in you! I would also like to point out that I am a very, very messy cook. I spill and make a mess everywhere all the time. Put the list of ingredients out prior? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. If you guys want, if I'm that prepared and that thinking that far ahead, I can definitely, like, put the ingredients list out and the measurements. Or, like, I guess the recipe. I can put the recipe out for you guys so you can see that. I don't know if I'll be able to put it in... I'll try to put it in a pinned comment. I don't know how that works on these live streams, actually, so maybe not. I don't know. Landon has wanted to join some of these cooking streams, so I think I'm going to also try to do that. Where what we're going to do is we're going to try to... there's a stream together option, or, like, have a guest on. So we'll have to try that at some point. So we'll do that eventually. Lots of protein. Hell yeah. See, I don't know. Okay, so I get that, like, people add protein to stuff when they're trying to build muscle and yada yada yada, right? Okay? And I see recipes that have protein in them all the time, all over the place. And my brain is just like, but what if, while I'm cooking this near the end, I just dump a fucking thing of protein inside of it? Like, is that gonna... Jesh is actually being healthy. I'm actually surprisingly healthy. I just don't eat enough. The food I do eat is usually actually pretty good. You can come make mac and cheese? Yeah, sure. You can do your mac and cheese, and I'll do my version of mac and cheese. Your version is better, but my version is easier. And less work. So we'll both be sitting there, like, I'm just gonna be sitting here while you're still making your mac and cheese. With so much protein, Chish is gonna be able to stop the American invasion alone with her spatula. You say that. You say that, but I've been out here lifting weights, man. I've been lifting so many weights. You don't even know. Other people out here lifting weights that are like 2 pounds. I'm out here lifting 7.5 pounders, just pumping. Microwave craft dinner doesn't count. Yeah, no. Microwave craft dinner doesn't count. You're right. I promise it's not microwave craft dinner. I actually don't like craft dinner. If I make craft dinner, it's just for the noodles, and then I just put actual cheese in it. Give the noodles a stir. Turn this up a little bit. Because now it's all thawed, so we can let it go. I'm just gonna cook really slow on this thing. Does my mac and cheese come from a box? No! With a packet of orange powder. No! That's supposed to be cheese. No! Sounds like your mac and cheese, you have one that you make at home, which is gooey heavy. Twice the number of ingredients and costs 4 times as much. Yeah, that's true. 10-pound weights for your exercises? Nice. My mom's out here just fucking lifting like a boss. You better look out. Erin's gonna write a thing saying she's scared of you to the court. I was having a giggle at that earlier today while I was streaming art on Twitch. And I was like, please, go find some of my family members on Facebook, you fucking freaks. Good luck. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that Erin made a video about me and at the end she put like an octagon fight as if she was like challenging me to a boxing match? Bitch! Bitch, please! Ooh, look how gooey it is. Mmm. Mmm. Cheshire's the runt of the family? Maybe. Once the noodles are done, I'm gonna add a cup-ish. We'll see when I actually do it. Around the cup of noodle water into here. I'm betting on Chesh in that. Sorry. It's like this. Listen, my straight shot does not hit people in the face. My straight jab hits people in the solar plex. That's how short I am. Measuring cup. I don't know, mother, do you think I'm the runt of the family? Made chicken with this yummy mushroom sauce last night. Mmm. You're gonna make it for me? That sounds great. Now the question is, the real test of my strength and capabilities, will I be able to open this jar? If you think I will be able to open this jar, 1 in the chat. 2 in the chat if you don't think I can open the jar. And anything that is not a 1 or a 2 will be counted as a 1. Do you think I'll be able to open this jar? The 7 minutes are up. And now we test the noodle's readiness by throwing it at something and seeing if it sticks. Ah! The noodle doth stick. The noodle is completed. Alright. Try not to burn ourselves. Try not to get any noodles. Yeah, that's a good amount. That wasn't quite a cup. I didn't take out my strainer. I just gave them a shake and I put them back in the pot like this. Just so they can sit to the side for now while this finishes cooking. Which is taking forever because it's a really big pan on a small fucking hot plate. Ugh. Which is admittedly, I should have probably started the noodles a little bit later, but oh well. I don't want it to be too watery. Actually, the slow cooking is actually going a lot better for it than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be like, and it's not. It's actually pretty good. You keep ours in the fridge? Unrefrigerated? Are you talking about the sauce? Oh, I don't keep it refrigerated until it's open. If it's open and there's some left, then it goes in the fridge. But when it's unopened, because it's sealed. Look, that wasn't even hard. Look, I didn't even struggle. That was easy as fuck. I put some in the meat to cook with the vegetables, and then I leave some so I can toss it after I'm done in my big spaghetti bowl. Store eggs in the fridge. I keep my eggs in the fridge. Most of the time. Now we do that thing called reducing or whatever, because now it's goopy. I told you it was a lot of meat. I might need to make more noodles. We'll see once it's incorporated. Hey, do you guys want to see some of my cherry tomatoes? We can add some of the cherry tomatoes to it. Come here. Hello. Look it. These are my tomato plants. These two I planted at the beginning of winter. They're really tall. This one's kind of short, but that's because it's in here with another one. I gotta repot them. They're at that part. This one is a full-on cherry tomato plant. This is it here. It's got new fresh flowers on it, but I've got some tomatoes that are ready. Admittedly, they take forever to ripen. Hello, welcome back. Ta-da! Hey, I haven't gone on a tangent yet, mostly. Even though I grew them and they were indoors, I'm still gonna rinse them. Pachow! They're not as sweet as they are in the summer. But they're still good. But they're still good. Eggs in the UK are a chlorine wash. You're jealous of my tomatoes? Do you want one of my tomato plants? The 3 smaller tomato plants that are in there are grown off of my crazy tomato plant that's still making tomatoes. Alright, veggie time. Veggie time. Yeah, this might be too much onion, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of it in. I'm going to start breaking them up so they're not all in big chunkies. Usually they fall apart from being in chunkies while you're stirring and stuff, but I need to know how much is going in there because I don't want to over-onion my spaghetti. Tick, tick, tick. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Lots of meat sauce. Oh yeah, don't worry. We got over half. We got like a whole half a thing of meat sauce still. You know, there's Vegemite in stores here, but I've never tried it. So right now I got one little goblin hand's worth of onion, and that's not going to be enough, so we're going to put some more in. You never thought in January that I would be picking fresh tomatoes for my spaghetti. That's right. I'm amazing. Chopped onion can be frozen for future meat sauce. Yeah, it can. I have a question. Do people jar onions? I know you can pickle onions, but is that like a common thing that people do? I think it needs a little bit more onion. Just a little. Just a teeny tiny extra little bit. Mom spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are sweaty, Mom spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweater already. I am not the funny. I don't know about rapping, guys. I don't think that will be on the list of when we hit 5,000. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a song cover. So I make no promises about how good or bad it will be, but I will do it. And I probably won't pick an Eminem song. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to pick a couple of songs, and I'll let you guys vote on which one. Lose yourself in the music, you know. You gotta never let it go. Yes, I am drinking Moosehead. I wonder why it's mirrored. Oh. Did you guys even notice that I chopped that whole onion and didn't cry at all? It's because I got glasses and a hat on. Yeah, it is. Contains barley and orgy. I'm kidding. That's what it's just the French. You can't read that, it's backwards. Does it tell me where exactly it's from? I don't think so. No, at least not on the can. That's too bad. You can read backwards? That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna toss in the garlic. And yes, there are definitely bigger and smaller garlic chunks because that's the way I like it, and everybody else can eat around it. I don't care. Look at this big hunk of garlic. Look at that. Nom! Nom 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 nom! Ha! Don't worry, there's tiny little pieces too, so you can get a surprise. Sometimes it's a big piece of garlic, sometimes it's a small piece of garlic. Who knows? A surprise in every bite. Good. I love rat straw. Oh, look at how saucy it is. Look at all that liquid. Mmm. This is not, I did not make enough noodles. This is so much. This saucepan is almost like leaking, like over, like. Because of course adding the onions only added more sauce, and the mushrooms is just adding more sauce. Chesh, can you read this? Yes, I can. I can read backwards. Sometimes I can read upside down, but sometimes I'm a little bit slow at it. Oh, St. John's, New Brunswick. That makes sense. Yeah, leaking isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. Overflowing is the word I was looking for. But the word you got instead is leaking, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have a question for all of you, though. How do you feel about the energy of this show? Because sometimes it's going to be higher and sometimes it's going to be lower. But I have now successfully completed, as of the end of this stream, I have successfully completed 2 days of my new schedule. Which means I was up at 8 in the morning. I wasn't actually up at 8 in the morning. My alarm went off at 8 in the morning, but I didn't get up until like 20 to 9. But I started streaming at 9. And I thought the vibe there was pretty good. I did another stream an hour after I was done, give or take. I thought the energy there was pretty good. But I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts, questions, concerns? I also don't really have a recipe to share for spaghetti. It's just fucking spaghetti. Hey! Maybe I can get Manu to join sometime. Energy equals just about right for a cooking episode. Nice! Fantastic. Because I want it to be like a little bit high, but not too high. I don't want to be like, ugh. I'm going to have to show, once I get that grill running, I'm going to show you guys how to make the best grilled sandwich you have ever had in your life. I make fantastic grilled sandwiches. You're great in the Metatron stream. Cookie stream is supposed to be a bit more laid back like this one. Awesome. Thank you for the feedback. I greatly appreciate it. Step 1, cook the spaghetti. But that's why I said that, right-handed Sith. You know what's up. I know what you're into. I pay attention. I know. I remember. I need to blow my nose. I got over there into my plants, and there's a lavender plant in there. Also, since it's our first cooking stream, we gotta try out our new microphone. So we got a new mic for this for Christmas, and I really hope I don't drop it in the spaghetti. That would be very unfortunate. And it's got this crazy powerful magnet on it. So let's turn on our Bluetooth and see if it works. There we go. See if the Bluetooth connects properly. Nope, turn on. No, turn on. I want to look at you. Come here. Hello? Oops, mic drop spaghetti. That would be unfortunate. Did it work? Hello? Is it now using the right microphone? I don't know if that's going to change. Oh, yeah, it's because I pulled back I pulled the drop down to get the mic set up. Did it start with is the microphone correct? It's working. Oh, good. Wonderful. Look, now I got a big poofy thing in the middle of my boobs. Sounds better? I sound the same. Seems to sound better. Okay, hold on. I'm going to tap this, and you tell me if you can hear the thump, thump, thump. Did you hear a thump, thump, thump? Okay, so it didn't change that. So let's just muted me. No, I don't want retouched. Oh, I just turned that on. Shut up. I don't care. Maybe I have to start the stream. Maybe I have to start the stream with it already plugged in. It is connected, though. Hold on, I'm gonna disappear for a second. Okay, so the Bluetooth is definitely on, and it is definitely using this microphone, but it's not projecting that for the stream. So I think I might have to turn it on before the stream. So we'll try it again next time. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Hats, you should wear hats in the kitchen. Also, my hair is not even pulled back properly, but hats in the kitchen is a good idea. I wonder if I can put the microphone on the hat. What if I put the microphone on the hat? What if I put the microphone right here? What do you guys think? It's got a clip. What if I do that? Nah, that's a little bit. That's a little bit in the way. Let's. What if I put it here? What about that? What do you guys think of that? How's that look? I can stop and restart the stream, or I can just do it on Friday. I had to figure out what I guess I'm going to make 2 tortillas on Friday, actually. The direction of the mic is right here. It's like the very top of the microphone is the direction of it. Looks kind of dumb. Good. That's the way it should look. If it doesn't look dumb, why do it? It's a cooking stream, not a fashion stream. It's a goblin stream. It doesn't matter. You guys want me to show up, like, in a fucking suit doing a catwalk in my kitchen? Put sunflower petals on it, like right here? That would be fun. I could put it lower, so it's like a little bit closer to my mouth. I could put it like down here. Keep firing, assholes! Looks like a flapper's hat. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right. I should wear flowers in my hair? Oh. For some reason. I don't think I'm going to leave it on my head like this. We'll try it and see how it sounds next time, just for funsies, but I'm probably going to leave it down here, because down here there's... Besides that, it put a red mark on my... Whatever, that's fine. There's less chance of it falling in the food if it's here as opposed to here when I'm leaning forward. Yeah, I know, yeah, I gotta change the source, but I don't know how to change the source while I'm live. Like, I don't see that as an option. We're making spaghetti! Chat. Oh, I can change the chat filter. All messages. There we go. That helps. But yeah, I'm not seeing an option to switch that. I'm making spaghetti. Right now we're just letting the sauciness of the meat simmer down a little bit. And, like, it's going really slowly, specifically because I've got a really big pan with a lot of shit in it, on a smaller burner. So if you used a bigger burner, you would have been done by now. It only takes, like, 30 minutes to make spaghetti. Well, the bottle, can, jar, says it's bolognese. I added onions and mushrooms to it, and garlic. Combat helmet. Well, now the microphone is like weighing it down, so it's pulling it down further, but now I'm just a cartoon character. Now I'm the soldier from the one with the hats. Team Fortress 2. I got there. Have I considered making my own sauce sometime? Sometime, yeah, I'm down to make my own sauce sometime. But it's not this time. Maybe once the tomatoes are back in season, I think it'll be good to do. So once I'm growing my own tomatoes again. I did add my own cherry tomatoes, but I did not have enough tomatoes to make a sauce for sure. I had like 3 cherry tomatoes. Actually, I wonder what off-season tomato sauce would taste like with these cherry tomatoes, because it's like a little bit more tart, a little bit more sour, and less sweet than they are in the summer. Cheeky splash of red wine would have been really good. Yeah, I don't have any red wine. I almost bought wine instead of beer, but the place was, the beer store and the wine store were closed, so I got this from the convenience store. It would take a lot of cherry tomatoes. I'm half tempted to just switch this onto my stove. It's going, but we're gonna be here for a hot minute. It smells good when I stick my face in the steam. A bushel. Since we're talking about some cabinery of the Iron Fortress is a great anime, 1 season and a movie. Oh. So, remind me later, I'll check it out. Something about, sorry, I missed the thing about tomatoes and making a sauce. You can make a big batch of Neapolitana sauce and then make every variety from that. Oh, so you like make a bunch of like just like the tomato base, and then you start adding like parsley and oregano and like whatever, like garlic into whatever one you want, and like diffuse it. Autocorrect changed the anime name? That doesn't surprise me. Oh. My lights for my tomatoes just turned off. Yeah, it's dark out. Here, I'll show you. Welcome to Canada in the middle of winter. Don't mind my thing for holding bagged milk. I use that for watering my plants. It's dark out. As you can see. It was already dark out before that light went off, but welcome to winter in Canada, where it's midnight at 5 p.m. It's dark in Virginia. Auto incorrect. Sun is orbiting down below the ice wall. I watched Dapper's stream. How many of you guys watch? How many of you guys are subscribed to Dapper Dinosaur? I watched Dapper's video of him commenting on his discussion with that Canadian flat earther, and I told him I wanted my time back. I was giving him a hard time. It was a good video. But God, that guy sucks. Oh my lord, what an asshole. Are there any flat earthers who aren't assholes, by the way? Oh, hey, Dapper just messaged me. I'll see what he said later. Mikey, that's it. Mikey Smith. Mikey the Toe Smith. Ugh. Not only is that guy an asshole, he seems to just be gross. Dapper was critical about Mikey getting, like, assaulted in the car. And then, he played the clip, which was great. I'm glad he played the video clip, because I was like, what the fuck? That's not cool. And then I saw what happened, and I was just like, yeah, maybe. Maybe he shouldn't have been catcalling girls, especially girls that were clearly, like, not interested in him if he didn't want to get punched. Maybe he was asking for it? Ask FTFE about Mikey's toe not safe for cooking show. Yeah. I know. I've heard about the toe. I've heard about his nasty, gross toe. You were in the same room with Nathan Thompson? Oh, congratulations. Did you catch something? Hey, Missy, nice shoes. You two are a cute couple. Bringing catcalling back. That's great. Yeah, somebody in the Discord was asking about orange juice. You could totally put orange juice in this. It would be fine. It would taste good. I have now completed my beer. Spaghetti! I'm cooking spaghetti. Right now we're just cooking down all of the wet in my meat. My meat is too wet, and so we're simmering it down. And it's about ready to get, it's almost ready to get tossed. If you wanted to, you could, like, skim this, actually, if you wanted less oil or less, like, whatever, depending on your preferences or your dietary needs. You could skim the top of this and get, like, the oil and grease out of it really easily. But it's just about ready to get tossed. Actually, before I toss it, Hawkskull, how does it look? Hawkskull is our resident professional, as he does catering. Touch of soy sauce? Ooh, you want to add some soy sauce to it? Yeah, hell yeah, we can do that. Let's make it more wet. Do you guys want some hot sauce in here, too? We can throw some hot sauce in here. I'm only gonna add a cup, like the lid worth of soy sauce. I got sriracha and I got Tabasco. Hot sauce? We're saying yes to the hot sauce? Which one you want? 1, 2. Type number 1. Type the number 2. I prefer sriracha, but I'm down for both. Both? Are you crazy? 1, 2, 2, 1. Oh, 3. 3 as I go and run and grab one at random from the other room. 22. I'm guessing that's double sriracha. More? More? We want to put both? All right. You guys ready? You guys ready? Bit of both. There we go. We're gonna use up like almost the last of this. I got another bottle. I still haven't found like a good Canadian alternative to sriracha sauce yet. There we go. Little bit of both. I don't know if that was even enough to taste it in the amount of meat this is. There's so much. I think this bottle's about done. I'm trying to think if there's anything, like if I put a little bit of water to this, give it a shake, if there's anything that I would like, oh, maybe scrambled eggs, actually. I might do that. You just add a little bit of water, close it up, give it a shake. Ta-da! Watered down hot sauce terrifies you. It's not too bad, as long as you don't use too much, and it's like, as long as you put it in the right thing. Like, don't put this in, like, something that's supposed to have, like, a strength to it. Just as something that's already a little bit liquidy to begin with. Like, I wouldn't put it in deviled eggs, for example. But I have a whole fresh bottle right here ready to go. Ramen, yeah, ramen would be a good thing to put it in, yeah, for sure. It's not watered down if you let the water boil off of it. That's true, yeah, oh, yeah. You know, you got a point there. Canada sriracha is unlikely due to the lack of Canadian chili. It doesn't have to be like a Canadian particularly, as long as it's not American. Sriracha mayo in your ramen. Oh, that's so good. I've been adding like a touch of so my mom gave cashews to everybody this year for Christmas. Not everybody, but like there was like a couple of things of cashews going around. So I've been putting cashews in my ramen. In my ramen bowl. It's actually really good. Grow your own peppers and learn how to make hot sauce. I have apples from my mom's apple tree still in my fridge. And I was wondering how much of a hard time I would have trying to get some of those apples to produce a new apple tree. Because, I don't know why, but because I'm not, smart, but apples grow really well in Canada. Apples and pears grow really well in Canada. So I was like, oh, I should grow my own apple tree. So I think I'm going to try to grow my own apple tree. Baldic sauce from the ramen. You just put it in eggs and rice. Ooh. One of these times I'm going to have to make deviled eggs for stream as well. I make really good deviled eggs. One of the tricks for deviled eggs, if you don't know, is to put a little bit of lemon juice in it, because the lemon juice will get rid of the grittiness. Buying order Canada, China, Russia, US. Yeah. Apple trees can tolerate cold and less sun than, say, orange trees. Yeah. Apple tree from seeds link later. Man, Rodent's got everything, man. Rodent has Oh, almost just tossed that water and oil all over my fucking counter. Alright, this is almost done. Again, one of the reasons this is taking as long as it is because I'm using a small burner. Otherwise, it would have been done by now. So if you're somebody who's like, oh, why is it taking an hour to make spaghetti? It's because I'm using a small burner. If you use the right size burner, you'll be fine. I really want to grow a lemon tree. Greetings from Indonesia. Yeah, welcome. How are you doing? I hear Canada and Indonesia have a really good, lucrative deal going on between themselves recently. Some lucrative, mutually beneficial investment. Great-grandparents planted apple trees on their property in Washington. Oh, that's cool. 60 years ago. Was it like one of the super tall ones? I lived in a place that had a super tall pear tree. It was the worst. There were so many pears and so many wasps, and my dog was eating all of it. There were so many drunk insects in my backyard. It was very funny. But I figured it'd be cool to get an apple tree going off of my mom's apple tree. If I was gonna do lemons, I would do, if I got a lemon tree, I'm not trying to make like a giant lemon tree. It would just be like a little short indoor one that maybe sometimes made a lemon. Smitty, I'm glad you're making friends. The tree was huge when you were a kid. Oh. Are you in America or in Canada? I'm in Canada. I'm in Southern Ontario, specifically. Born and bred. Dwarf lemon trees exist. Yeah, I've heard about that, but I haven't been able to find them anywhere in like Canadian Tire or like any of the stores that I would go to find the lemon seeds. I can't find any. I've been debating on trying to make one from like the grocery store lemon. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna buy a lemon and throw fucking, throw it in some dirt. Some seeds just take a little bit of extra work to make them germinate, and once they're germinating, they're fine and they're good to go. You don't have to worry about it. I really want some lilacs. Lilacs? Whatever. The purple ones that aren't lavender. They're my favorite. You watch Chrome? Oh! I don't know who that is, but that's cool. You can usually tell when a streamer is Canadian based on their sense of humor. There's a ton of Canadian streamers. There's so many of us, you wouldn't believe it. There's so many Canadians on the internet, it's crazy. Get out of this bowl. Ugh, there we go. They're sticky. The nudes. There we go. I still think I'm gonna have to make more noodles. So what I'm gonna do is, besides getting them unstuck from being like just a clump, which is what we're gonna do first, we had a pear tree right next to a swing set. That's cool. So I'm just gonna break this. I'm just gonna break up this ball of nonsense by just wiggling it around until it falls apart. Believe it or not, actually works. Now we're gonna toss some sauce in there. Not the whole thing. Don't put the whole thing in yet. Because you want to coat the noodles first to make sure that they're saucy. This is not enough. I didn't make enough noodles. There wasn't enough noodles. To be fair, in my defense, I couldn't have put any more noodles in this pot. Just get a stool, for God's sakes. I know. If somebody loved me, I would already have a stool, but nobody loves me, so I don't own a stool. I'm so short. I'm so alone and so tiny. Look, Mon, your nose. Look at the angle that I have to be on to fucking. You have any idea what it's like trying to chop carrots like this? It's crazy. All right, once your noodles are comfortably coated in your sauce, shut up. Stop telling me that I need to save my battery power. I'm gonna strain this a little bit because there is a little bit too much grease in this for my liking. So I'm just gonna tip it over a little bit. Just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna dump it right in here. I'm not gonna dump all of it, and I have I'm also gonna turn off my burner. I have a reason. That's hot. I have a reason. I have a cloth also, so I don't have to burn my fucking hand. Because I don't have enough noodles. So I'm going to toss this to see how much more meat can be added to this. And then I'm going to put some to the side, so that way, unless it's maybe it'll be in there. It's not enough. I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. All right, the rest of it's going in. I give up. I'm just going to make more noodles later and just toss them in here. And yes, the rest of the sauce is going into this. This is the worst part of this is fucking... You didn't see that. I didn't just flip meat all over the counter. I don't know what you're talking about. Ouch. Don't do it. There's too much meat in here, not enough noodles. I'm gonna make more noodles, but I'm also gonna put the rest of the sauce in here. Wow! And then I'm going to leave the sauce upside down so I can add even more sauce later. Now I feel like there's not enough sauce. I mean, it's saucy, but it's not enough sauce. In my defense, that was a lot of meat. I guess it depends on how you like. Is that one serving? This bowl is one serving of spaghetti. It depends on who you ask. Are you asking me? Because if I made this much spaghetti just for me, I have 2 other people that I live with. If this spaghetti was just for me, one of them also eats spaghetti like this is the last time he's ever gonna get to eat spaghetti, and spaghetti is their favorite food. Like that's like. So, like, if I was just to make this spaghetti, first off, I would not make this much. Second off, if I was going to eat this, this would feed me for, like, 2 weeks. Ugh. Done. Spaghetti! We did it. It took us an hour. No, really? Did Gutsa Given you say do, like, crazy spaghetti nonsense? I didn't know about that. That's fun. I like spaghetti nonsense. Yeah, so you see when you turn it upside down, like it starts, you know, gravity exists and starts doing its thing, and then you can just go. I also like to use my, what's it called? I have a spatula, but it's not plastic. It's something else. What's it called? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? This thing. This spatula works really well for getting into jars because it bends. Silicone? Is that what it is? Am I dumb? The answer is yes. But see how, like, it just bends and it'll go right in there. You can kind of use it to scoop stuff out. And then sometimes it's a bitch to pull out, but it's usually pretty okay. Ta-da! Magic. I still think this could use more sauce, but I think it's pretty good. Good enough. Because it's not like I have more sauce that I could add. And if I added any more noodles, it would take away from the sauce. So now there's just a little bit too much meat in it. On the plus side, we also have some leftover onions. Which means I have a tiny tub. So I guess if you wanted to, you could section this out and like freeze it because again, this is a lot of spaghetti. But again, I live with 2 other people and both of them are men. And so this spaghetti is not going to survive more than 2 days. Hooray! Congratulations, everybody. We did spaghetti. There's a little bit of meat left in here that didn't get. Hold on. Then all that's left is we just rinse this off because it's pretty good for the stonework pan, right? So we can just give this a solid rinse off, give it a quick wipe, and we're done. Should we take a bite? What do you think? You think this is going to be any good? We're gonna find out. Did we succeed? Could use a little more hot sauce. If you wanted it spicy, all this has is like the slightest bit of tang at the very back of it. Other than that, it's good. It's spaghetti. I mean, yeah, that's spaghetti. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for joining me. That's about it. Enjoy ARC. I hope you're having a good time. I'll be back. Tomorrow's my day off, so I won't see you on stream, but make sure you like, subscribe, and all that shit. If you want to see more cooking, that'll be on Friday at 5. Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time is when we start. If you want, if you like commentary content, that's on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. except for Friday, which is Dumbfuck Friday, which happens at 11 p.m. I play TTRPGs on Top Hats Off on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I have Chill Mondays on Monday. If you're a member, you can look at the old Chill Mondays. If you're not a member, you better watch the Chill Monday right now because it's going to disappear tomorrow. And it'll be members only. I also do art streaming in the morning if you like art and chill times, which is similar to this, but with art and sometimes more bullshit. But yeah, that's about it. That's over on Twitch. The link should be in the description and all that good shit. So I'm going to go. Subscribe to see how big my collection of egg cartons gets. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye. I don't know. I forget how to end this. How do I leave? Is it this button? Hey, it is. Okay, goodbye.